Hi there, it's Tina with Wild Hare Vintage Finds. I have a big haul for you today. There's a lot of stuff here. I went last week actually to Deseret Industries. I was there I think I went twice last week. But I had some fun. I met a darling gentleman that used to be an antique dealer, and he kind of helped me with some things too. So it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself, and I wanted to share with you a few things. I'm going to start with what that gentleman had brought to me. First of all, I got this. Now, these aren't cleaned yet or anything. This is, of course, a little miniature bridal basket type of a thing. It's a great little gift. It'll hold candies and that kind of thing. This is early EAPG, which stands for Early American Pressed Glass. The handle is applied, and I just loved it for the pedestal that it was on. When the gentleman saw that in my cart, he actually came up to me and said, would you be interested in this piece? He said, this is a good piece. This dates, he put it at between 1910 1920. Again, early American pressed glass, beautiful etching on the sides, and we kind of have a theme going right now with wheat and wheatgrass kinds of things, because that's kind of what's on here. And here's the bottom. Both of these I think were 50 cents. Oh no, I'm sorry, this was $1. The other one was 50 cents. So isn't that pretty? I love these. Really beautiful. And what started our conversation is he came to me with this. This is Hare glass. It is from their Lariat design. And I just really loved it. Normally you would probably have two pieces, but we could only find the one, and I say we because he and I both were looking. But he was so kind. He had been an antique dealer for about 40 years, I believe he said, and he just loves going into Deseret as much as I do and finding the fun things that we can find there. So that was really cool. Next pieces that I wanted to show you are both of these. These are actually glass cases. Let me grab that. And this. I do look at their glass cases sometimes. I kind of learned this from Lavender Clothesline, Karen at Lavender Clothesline. And the thing is that a lot of times now people, because glasses can be so expensive to purchase, people will look at and want vintage styles. So they will buy the glasses, the vintage glasses, and just put their own prescriptions in them. This is kind of an 80s style. It's from Saks Fifth Avenue, and they do match the case itself and the glasses. I kind of had to rummage around to find them, but they are from the same place, so I believe they're the same. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. We have these, and then, please, this one is a Michael Kors, and this is a pair of Michael Kors glasses. I don't know if can you see them? There we go. And I thought that would be kind of fun to play with. I hadn't done that before. I watched her videos, you know, talking about the idea of glasses and glass cases, and so I just thought I would try that as something to do. And this cost me a whopping 75 cents. So yay, that was fun. This was a cool basket. I do look at basketry sometimes, looking for unique pieces. I liked this. It was dated. It's 1999, but I loved it. It had little lighthouses on it, and I thought that was a fun basket for somebody in a beach house. And it looked like it would be a planter for, say, like succulents or something like that. Then I have this beautiful plate, enamel plate. Part of it is enamel, part of it is a matte finish. This is from Norway, and it is labeled in the back. I paid $2 for this. It's labeled and has the hanger. Now, I'm going to leave it as is, but I think you might want to replace that string simply because it is kind of worn. You might want to put a wire in there instead. But isn't that beautiful? It is signed. I'm going to have you take a look at that and figure out what it says, because if I do that, it will take me too long. So, next, this little thing is just simply a magnifying glass. Oh, maybe I should be using it right about now. It's a magnifying glass. I believe it's plastic, actually. But I thought it would be good for doing work and looking at dates and everything, and, you know, maybe signatures on the back of pottery, that kind of thing. It does say it's from Norway. I think it's AVF or AWF, I believe is the manufacturer. So, but isn't that pretty? It's like this raised enamel on here. Lovely, lovely Dutch gal sitting on a fence. Beautiful farm scene type of a thing. I love the contrast of the darker brown tone with the blue. I thought it was really beautiful. This reminded me of chokin, which is a form of pottery from, I believe, China, I think. This is not. This is a souvenir piece. But, number one, love the camel on there, if you can see that. And the other is that it's from Dubai. Now, I have a feeling, you know, this is like, I don't know that I'll ever go to Dubai, but I did get the plate, the souvenir plate. So I thought that was fun. And then along with that, I did find in the same haul, I am going to put my glasses on because goodness. Oh yeah, I can see. I did find this, and I love this. There's no marking on the back of the camel. I haven't even taken the tape off or really examined it, but it's like a relish tray. It's a parted relish tray, 1, 2, 3, even 4. Excuse me, even 4 pieces in that, and I just thought it was gorgeous. Look at that work on there. Isn't that fun? I'd never seen anything like it. And I paid $3 for that, but I thought that would be really a fun piece of serveware for somebody. This was gorgeous. I love this handiwork. It's a beautiful vase. I think it might be mid-century. Of course, I'll probably get proven wrong. I paid $3 for this. It is signed by somebody that starts with a W, and the piece was made in 1980. So not really, well, kind of mid-century in a way, not like the 50s or 60s. But isn't that cool? It's kind of coming out of the 70s, actually. Now, this is what I thought was nice. This is the thing with the cattails or the pussy willows on here. Isn't that beautiful? Very cool, kind of an olive brown glaze, but kind of an olive tint to it, which I thought was interesting. But what I thought was kind of fun is that I also found this beautiful stoneware. I get sugar bowl, I guess, or condiment bowl. And it too has some either a wheatgrass kind of design to it. It just reminded me of the same thing. It's beautiful, and it's got kind of the speckled glaze on the inside and the outside. I just thought it was a beautiful piece. It is signed on the bottom. So I thought that was really cool. Then, this was incredible. I saw this and snatched this puppy right up. It is like a marquetry piece, hand turned. It's all turned on the inside, wood piece, But even cooler is it's got the signature. Rod Jacobson made it. It's made out of maple and walnut. And he did this September of 2004. This is a very cool craftsman's piece. I thought that was lovely. Moving right along, I did find these. These are like a suede case for jewelry. There were two of them. You could put your rings or whatever on the inside. I'm probably going to use it for earrings because right now my earrings are in egg cartons. So I thought this was a little bit of an upgrade from that. And there were two of them, so I bought them both. Isn't that fun? Maybe eventually I'll sell them, but for now I've got a stash of earrings that need to go in there. By the way, the jewelry I'm wearing is a set. It also is for sale. Wonderful cat earrings and stuff, kind of reminiscent of a laurel birch, although that is not what they are. But isn't that fun? Beautiful, beautiful set. This, I believe, is a tea strainer, I think. It's 2-piece. And you've got, and if anybody knows what this is, please leave me a note in the comments, because I'm not real sure, but I thought it was maybe for your tea bag. And then it would just kind of drip here, and that way it wouldn't get messy other places, or you don't have to look at it being messy, maybe. This was only $1, but I loved it. It was really fun and kind of unique. I wanted to kind of learn what that might be. And then I have these. These are, I believe they might be teacups. I'm not sure, that just don't have the handles on them. They're both Royal Albert. I believe it says it's from the Forget-Me-Not collection. But they're both shaped the same. They kind of have that onion shape or something, you know, kind of bulbous and then kind of like me. I don't know. But they're both Royal Albert. And I have found that that is a good line to collect. I said this once before, that if you see a royal something, do the research on it, but that's usually a good sign. Of course, Royal Norfolk is not necessarily one that you want to do, because that is actually from the dollar store. So that may not be a better idea, but overall, check out the royal stuff. This is a little trinket dish. It's a 3-part. It's from Anthropology, and it's for Taurus. I love that with the constellation and the little laser cuts of the stars. This was made in India. I paid 50 cents for it, and it's retailing at $12 if you'd buy it brand new. So I thought, yes, hello Anthropology, I'll do that. Here's another fun little thing. I believe it would be like a photo to put your photo in. And I just had to get it because it was so whimsical and fun. It says on there, Dorothy was right. There is no place like home. Isn't that fun? So, had to get that. Love the shoe and the stocking. Somebody's going to love that. This too, she was so darling. I had to get her. She is adorable. And she is a belle. Now, I thought she would sound better than she does. You know, think of it like some people can sing and some people sound like that. Anyway, I thought she was adorable. She's very lightweight. There is no marking on her. I have no idea. It looks like there's a little something right there. Almost like the C in copyright. That's really interesting. Oh, wait. There is a signature. It's a Joseph. It's a Joseph creation. I thought so because the face was too doggone cute. So, it's a Joseph Creations bell. I loved these two things. They are vintage desktop items. Again, another letter holder. I don't know why I have a thing for those. This says it's from the Petrified Forest National Park, and it is for your letters and memos. It is dirty. I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to clean any of this. I paid 75 cents for that. I paid 50 cents for this, and I love it. It's a perpetual calendar, and it's really cool. I used to love these when I was a kid and playing with them. So today's date is on there, just so you know. Of course, when this airs, it might be 2 weeks later. I loved this old print. Now, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a lithograph. I don't know if it's a watercolor. It's on a heavy cardboard. It is signed a couple of places. It's stamped all over with David Boulet's name out of Puyallup, Washington. But it's also signed Dorothy Speaks. Signatures on there. There is the artwork itself is signed. I love the frame. The frame is solid wood. And I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do some research on that. But it comes ready to hang. It's professionally done back here. Real sturdy. And I just love that. I love that old barn in the mill, the windmill. So cool. Okay. Not next. And loved this vintage kind of sugar shaker. I was getting it actually thinking that Parmesan cheese would go in here, sprinkle on your pizza. I love the ribbing on here. I love the large holes it does. It's a screw top. It does fine. Only label I could find on here was the number 5. So I'm not sure who the manufacturer is on that. But I said yes to that. These are lovely. These are pineapple wine glasses. I got them because of the metal on the glassware. I thought that was very cool. It's a set of 4, which I thought was also very cool. And this puppy will hold a lot of wine. I don't know if you can see that. It's a big, big, big glass. And I'm very excited for those. Then I have this little kind of like a Nippon, not Nippon, but lusterware. There we go. I know I'd get the name. And it just says made in Japan. It is yellow. I love the color. It's very springy. Now I know it's a creamer and it's a single. There's no sugar to match it, but this is lusterware. The Japanese lusterware is something that you can kind of mix and match your set with. So I think it could almost be a good accent in any kind of lusterware set that you may have. So this is interesting. These are both bone china made in England sugar creamer set, and it's onionware. It says it's blue onionware. Actually, wait a minute. I stand corrected. Blue onion from Japan. I said England. Sorry. It reminds me of English wear, but it is made in Japan. But isn't that beautiful? Love this, and it's all intact. There's no chips or cracks or anything. So I'm just going to put it on the mirror and crack the mirror instead. So good. Okay. Couple more things. I'm glad I'm getting through this. I love these placemats. This is Pimpernel. Is that it? Right. Yeah, really good quality. Pimpernel does Pimpernel. Pumpernickel? No. Kidding. Pimpernel. Made in England. These are 2, I saw these and I snatched them up when I saw them. Loved these English scenes that are on here. One is Ye Old Bell, Hurley, it says. And then the other says The Swan, Grassmere, Old English. Where's my magnifying glass? Old English something something. Isn't that fun? the artwork on here is stunning. It's so clear. It's like a pen and ink drawing or something. Really well done graphics. And then I also found these. These are also, I believe, these are also Pimpernel. Let me see. Does it say? I don't know. These are in good condition. There's a set of 3. One has a little bit of a bung on the edges, but the other 2 are in great shape. All 3 of them. Now, you might, people shy away from the idea of having, oh, why just get 3? Why, I can't get them. And you know what? There's 3 in my family, so I say go for that. Sets of 2, sets of 3, sets of 5. We were a family of 5, so don't be afraid to do that. I mean, I think it can still work. You know what I'm saying? I know people always shy away from that, but some families that's not a problem. Last of all, I found these. These are a mid-century style cups. There is a set of, oh my gosh, set of 3, just like I said. But aren't they cute? There is no marking, or there might be a marking on the bottom. I'm not sure. But what got me was the fact, first of all, they're stackable. But also, look at this, sugar and creamer to go with. Isn't that awesome? These are beautiful. And here's the other thing that made it awesome. Each item was only 50 cents a piece. I kid you not. Isn't that something? I loved these. Love the lines. Love the look. Now I know brown, sometimes people say, don't do that. It doesn't really go. But you know what? If you're doing a mid-century styling, because this is like in the 50s, I think this was popular. Or the 70s. And boho is hot right now. So I would say go for that, because especially the sugar creamer is awesome. Probably will sell as a set. If I had the coffee pot, that would be even cooler, but I do not. But there's got to be one out there, or you can mix and match. It'd be very, very easy to do that. And so I'm thinking it was a yes. I should go for it. So I hope I caught everything. There was a lot, wasn't there? But I appreciate you hanging out with me. Please like and comment and hit the notification bell. We're going to be working on getting these out as we get more familiar with this process. But so many goodies are out there, so many treasures to be found out in the wild. And I just want to share them with you and see what you think. Let me know what your favorite was. I would love to hear that. And stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.